I'm Caitlin Matson, and this is the Green Room. Anthony Panek is pretty well known in the central Kansas area. He is a trombone player. He does quite a bit. I was kind of searching you up, Anthony, a little bit online. I saw that you took over the Kenton Brass from Lisa Hiddle when she passed that baton over. I have such a soft place in my heart for the Kenton Carroll Brass. Um, and then you also conduct the Salt City Jazz Band. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me, Caitlin.
I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for taking the time to talk about the Salt City Jazz. Every summer, I mean, just about any town in Kansas that has a population more than maybe 25,000 has some sort of summer band. And in Hutchinson, they not only have a summer community band, but they have the Salt City Jazz, and they kind of take care of different parts of the summer. Salt City Jazz performs mostly in July. You've already had one concert, and you have another one tomorrow. Tell us a bit about tomorrow night's concert.
Yeah, tomorrow night's concert is going to be 8 p.m. at Stringer Fine Arts at the college. Anybody doesn't know where that's at, it's west of the sports arena. And we're going to be doing a kind of a Bryce and Jan Ludi tribute.
Bryce Lutie, such an icon and such a name in jazz in the Midwest, not just jazz in Kansas, and
Yeah.
being an incredible jazz educator. And you went to Hutch Community College, and Bryce was your mentor. Can you tell us a bit about your relationship with him?
Yeah. Um, I met him when I was in high school. I went to Trinity High School in Hutch, and Bryce was one of our judges. And I think the following fall, I enrolled in combo class there, and Bryce was teaching it. And it kind of just took off from there. We instantly became friends, and eventually I was at their house 2 or 3 nights a week, every week, having supper, jamming in his basement for hours. So it was a lot of fun. We all became very close.
Oh, that's so great. So, Salt City Jazz, is it a lot like the community band where I mean, you have educators performing with maybe some students that kind of have a really high performance level, as well as amateurs who just want to make sure that they keep their chops up? Who all is in your group?
Yeah, it's comprised mostly of um, I would say 90% Reno County individuals. A lot of educators, a lot of semi-pro players, and a few students or recently graduated students. That's kind of the ratio we like to keep.
And do you just get together and rehearse right before each concert? Is it pretty, as far as
Yeah,
the commitment goes? I mean, like you said, the people that you're playing with, you all know what you're doing. You just kind of meet up and you jam for 30 minutes before you perform or something.
we get together at 6 o'clock the same day. We run through all the charts, work out our kinks, cut tunes if we need to, add tunes, and then we have an hour off, and then we go back and we play the show. So it
Yeah.
takes a pretty high level musicianship for these guys to.
So much fun. And recently, as recent as last year, were all of your performances last year outdoors?
So last year actually we didn't perform at all. The jazz band didn't. But the
Ah,
previous year, 2 years I ran it, yeah, they were all usually outside in the blazing heat. So we're
right.
very lucky this year.
Yeah, so you get to take advantage of the beautiful Stringer Fine Arts Center. And then, but your last performance of the summer, which is Friday evening, July the 25th, that's at Dillon Nature Center.
Yeah, so we'll be back outside for that.
Yeah, so if any of you out there are just, you can't believe they moved inside. You
Yeah,
enjoy your lawn chairs and 100 degrees. Don't you worry. They
you know
haven't forgotten about you.
there are some people that have been kind of complaining that it's not
No,
outside. So
I actually I've seen it online.
have you? Yeah, it's kind
No,
of
but I
crazy, but
understand. Change is hard, and
yeah, it's been a
there's just
tradition.
something so wonderfully nostalgic about a community band getting together in a park gazebo, and people bring their blankets. I get it, and they bring their picnic dinner. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we're
Well,
happy that we're inside this week.
yes, we're going to be back and talk more with Anthony Panek, who is a trombonist. He leads the Salt City Brass, as well as plays around town and other things. Um, He leads a jazz band that'll be perform in the Wichita area. Like I said, he leads the Kenton Brass right now. We'll be talking a lot more about jazz and big band in central Kansas in just a few more moments. Just a little snippet of Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue. We're talking about jazz, specifically the Salt City Jazz Band, which is conducted by Anthony Panek. Panek.
Um,
Panek. I did it wrong, didn't I?
that's
Even after all of that conversation, making sure I was going to pronounce it correctly.
no big deal.
Anthony Panek. Um, it is a Bryce Lutie tribute concert, fittingly taking place on the campus of Hutch Community College, where Bryce Lutie was a jazz educator for decades, made such a name for himself in the world of jazz education and jazz and just student engagement. I mean, and when we say made a name for him, his reach was so widespread, so beloved, and how wonderful that you came together and decided to give a tribute concert for him. Can you
Yeah, it
tell us
just
what's on the program?
yeah. We're doing so when Bryce was at HCC, he was there for 25 years, 23 years, something like that. Long time. And he would bring in the biggest names, John Faddis, um, the Brisboy. I mean, just crazy names that they're not even around anymore. But to everybody back then, it was a huge deal. But we're doing some tunes that are gonna ring um, with those names. We're gonna do some Maynard stuff, Dancing Nightly. Um, Bryce's favorite tune was Just Friends, so we have an arrangement of Rob McConnell's Just Friends, a Buddy Rich, some Buddy Rich stuff, and of course a Glenn Miller tune. And we're gonna end the night with a big Dizzy Gillespie piece.
And give us a rundown of the logistics, where it's at, what time, how to
Yeah,
prepare.
8
Does it
p.m.
cost money?
It's free to get in. It's at Stringer Fine Arts at 8 p.m. Air conditioned. So
Tomorrow. This is tomorrow at 8.
tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow the 15th.
Well, fantastic. Anthony, thank you for coming on and talking about Salt City Jazz Band. Anthony and I were talking off the air. My dad played with this group and the Hutchinson, the summer band as well. Just basically, if there was a band happening somewhere in the vicinity of our hometown, my father was playing his trombone,
Yeah,
so he actually played with Anthony
yeah. I had
several
the honor of
years.
sitting next to him and
It,
those bands and the Kenton Brass Band. And it was
yeah,
always just a delight. Such a good player and a good guy.
yes, he was. Well, all of this lives on. I love the legacy. I love the nostalgia. I love that it's indoors. Everybody go to Stringer Fine Arts Center tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock on the
Yes,
campus of Hutchinson Community College and enjoy a jazz band tribute to the great one and only Bryce Lutie. And then they have one more performance Friday, the 25th at 8 o'clock at Dillon Nature Center if you want to sit outside and enjoy an evening outdoors.
that's right. Yep. I haven't been there in years, but I heard it's beautiful.
It is gorgeous, even when it's hot.
Good. There should be some shade there then.
Anthony, thank you so much. Have a great concert. Come back anytime.
Thanks, Caitlin. Appreciate it.